Guys, welcome back to another little mini gardening lesson. Today I'm going to talk about seed starting. Some of you may be wondering, isn't it a little early to be January and starting seeds? You would be correct, with the exception of if you're going to do a batch of cole crops. So I'm waiting specifically till this weekend. Technically I could do it next weekend too, but I'm excited, so I want to get it started. I'm going to be doing some lettuce, some kale, some arugula, and some cabbage and some spinach to get ready to plant out in March. If I grow them in here, let them get to a good enough size, and then plant them outside, in March I'll start being able to harvest lettuce and harvest spinach. Cabbage I'll have to wait a little longer, but hopefully I can get ahead of cabbage before it gets warm enough that cabbage moths come in and decimate my crop. So that's why I'm starting these now. It'll give them ample time to get grown up enough under the grow light and grow up. So I got my station all set up with what I'm wanting to do, and I'll just talk through what I've done. Similar to the video I did last time, I got a bowl, and this soil is called Seed Starting Mix. I have not found a brand that I particularly love yet. I'm still in the trying a couple different kinds phase. So since this is lettuce and kale and they're pretty easy to grow, I went with the rest of my Jiffy seed starting soil. And also I had some seed starting potting mix and Miracle-Gro left over. So I mixed those two together in a bowl. If I run out, I do have this kind to try next. A lot of my gardening people swear by Espoma, and I started using their fertilizers last year for the first time, and they worked really well, especially the berry one. So I thought I'd give that a try, but I'm going to save that for like my peppers and things like that. I do have a different other seed starting soil over there that I'll grab if I need to, but the purpose of seed starting mix is that it's super light, super easy for roots to dig into and go. And similar to last time, I'm going to take some water. This is just a old milk jug, and I'm going to get it up in there because I want the soil to be pre-moistened and wet and dusty, so that when I put it into my little trays, it's already wet and I don't displace the seeds. And then I can just spray it in. Almost there. Yeah, that feels good. Again, you want it to be compact, that it makes a ball, but you don't have water squeezing out. All right, now my hands are extremely dirty. I would love to have a sink down here in the basement. Anyway, so now that my soil's ready, I need to get my pots ready. I have two different kinds. I have this kind that is a 6-pot. It's set up into 3 pieces. So you have, making them all dirty. You have your bottom watering tray. This is how you'll water your seeds once they grow up, because it's better for them to suck it up from the roots than to dump it on top. This will go in top, and like I said, the roots will get down in there and suck up the water. And then this little thing, this is my little greenhouse thing, so I can close it to keep humidity in or open it to allow humidity out. And then you'll sit it together like this under your grow light. And when the seed gets tall enough, you remove this and just let it grow in here under the grow light. The other kind I have is pretty much the same thing, except this one has a lot more spots. This has 9. No, 12. I'm not a math person. But it works exactly the same. Ooh, this one actually came with tools and stuff. That's fun. Didn't know about that. And markers. Yeah, so I'll take this one, dump those out, put the little thing in the bottom, and then take its top. That's for my pink one. And here we go. I got these on Amazon for a lightning deal. Kristen's the one that kind of introduced me to the cute pink ones first. The black ones I just got on a good lightning deal. And there it goes. So I'm going to try them out this time, see how they work for me. So I'm going to use the black one for lettuce only because I have a lot more lettuce I want to grow. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take your tray and you're just going to fill it with soil. And I'm making a mess. Okay. Then you want to make sure you kind of tamp it down because you don't want to make it super compact, but like see how those looked full and now they're like, well, maybe you can't see. Now they're close to empty. Oh yeah, look at that one. I thought it was fuller, but so you just kind of want to tamp it down, make sure you get them full. Oh, there's another one. Seed starting mix is so airy that it's so easy to get those pockets. All right. Oh, I have to refill a couple of them again. All right, specifically that one, this one. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, a little bit here. All right, so now that I've got soil in that tray, like so, lettuce don't need to be buried super deep. I wouldn't say they're surface sown, but they're, they just don't need to be under that much. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lettuce I'm growing. I might cut that down to, no, I'll do all 5. Actually, I might add 6. I like to try and do at least 2 of each, and I like to try and put more than 1 seed in each, just to increase the chance of getting germination. I'm going to pause here, go wash my hands so that I can touch my seeds, and I'll be right back. All right, hands are clean, ready to go. So I have ruby red lettuce that I would like to try. Well, not try, I've already had it, but grow. And lettuce seeds are a little, that's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm trying to find my stick. Oh, here it is. I use a chopstick to make spots. Anyway, so these are really tiny. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Oh, little thing in my hand. I think I lost one. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do 2, and I try to do them towards the outside only because if both of them do grow and then I want to, that's too big. If both of them do grow and I need to separate out the seed or the roots, can't even talk, then it makes it a little easier. So there's 1, 2. I'll just do 2 per hole because that'll be easier. And then, oh, I got one under my nail. And then we'll do 1, 2, all right, so there's that one. I think I may use the markers they gave me, and actually I was going to use my label maker, but now that I'm doing so many per hole, so I'm just going to do ruby red times 2. Maybe I'll do that here. I have a butter crunch. I like Butter Crunch has like lettuce wraps and stuff like that. Okay. And I think, just because I don't want this video to be 100 years long, I'm going to pause the video, finish planting this, and then finish out the process. Oh, the other thing that's important, I should have wrote on the other one, you really need to put the date in which you started them. So today is 1/23. Pull this one out again and do that. It's important for when you're like transplanting and stuff like that to know how long they've been growing and things like that. So I'm going to pause it here, and then when I'm done planting this all up, I'll come back. I'm not quite done yet, but I wanted to show you a different type of seed because I forgot. This is my Cosmic Crimson lettuce, which is just all different fun colors. But these seeds, see how they're white balls? That's called a pelted seed. So I am only going to do one of each of these in the hole, only because I've personally kind of struggled a little bit getting these to germinate well. But that just makes the seed bigger and easier to work with. But I did read that it does make them go bad faster. So I don't particularly seek out pelted seeds, but just showing you the difference. Be right back. All right, seeds are all done, all in. Most people suggest you then take a little bit of soil and kind of sprinkle it on top. I don't usually do this. I usually just kind of make sure the seeds are buried, I guess, covered. I don't really worry about that too much. Just a little bit more. But I'm going to try it this time. Unfortunately, I'm trying too many new things. I won't know which failed me, but it is what it is. All right. So now that they're all watered in, or sorry, tamped in, I'm now going to water them in. Okay. And then put my little lid on. And I'm going to close it to create that greenhouse effect. And there we have it. There is my lettuce ready to go. I'll go ahead and take you over, woo, and show you where I'm going to put it. This is awkward. Just stare at me for a minute. All right, so I have my Vivo Sun. I'm not going to turn on the seed starting mat, which actually it's sitting funny, so I might not even sit it on it. Ooh, pen was terrible. It's already all washed off. I'm not going to use the seed starting mat this time just because for lettuce I really don't need to. I'll just sit you here. All right, so just stick it on my rack. And there you have it. And that's seed starting mix. Thanks, bye.